Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new. So we are all stuck at home. Example, right now I'm stuck at home. We might feel a little bit bored and like not knowing what to do with our life, or feeling like life is passing us by, that we can't go out, we can't do this. Then I just wanted to put my little grain of sand and actually tell you guys like around 10 different things that you can do at home to make you feel more productive, to make you feel happier, and to not make it feel like you are stuck in a prison. So that's the purpose of this video. I really hope that you all enjoy all the tips that I have for you and that you find it helpful. If you have any other, please make sure to comment them down below, because I want everyone that clicks on this video to like not only get insight from me, but also gain insight from all of you and all of your experiences. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. So tip number one of something that you can do during this self-quarantine time is to establish your very own ideal morning routine and ideal night routine, and actually follow through it. Whether that's waking up early to work out for a little bit at home and journal or script or write a gratitude list, to go to bed early and set like 2 times a week for you to do a face mask and practice some self-care. Like, the whole point of this tip is to actually establish your morning and night routine rituals and follow through it. Maybe you can say, I'm gonna go to sleep at 10 p.m. and I'm gonna wake up at like 8 a.m. and when I work out, I'm going to do a mini workout session. I am going to eat like a big yummy breakfast, and then I'm gonna like do everything that I have to do for the day, and by 10 p.m. I'm already in bed and like get ready to like go to sleep for sure. If you didn't know this, like I actually made a morning routine at the beginning of the year, and in that morning routine I basically just literally like went step by step on what my current ideal morning routine looks like. I explained like everything I did, from like my workouts to what I use to journal, like when do I pray, and just like literally all the small things that are like positive habits that you can also incorporate into your morning routine. So I'll definitely link that on the description down below so you guys would check it out once you finish this video. The second tip or habit that I have for you to develop during this time is to work out, and work out at home obviously, because I do not recommend that you guys go to the gym at this time, because the gym is a place that everyone goes to and you have no idea what those people have touched and all the things that they may have in their body. So I'm pretty sure like all the gyms are also closed. So I think this is the perfect time for you to establish your own workout routine. Like, you literally have no excuse to not go to the gym because you don't like it, because the gyms are all closed. And you don't have an excuse to like that you need to go out and go and drive to school or go to your job, because I really think that like no one is actually working apart from like the healthcare facility and like any other thing that's open, or the excuse that you don't have time because one, you go to school and then you work, or that you work, because I'm pretty sure like none of us are actually like working right now, and turns out we have to drive somewhere and like be there, unless you are obviously like a healthcare professional and in that area. So I feel that this is a perfect time once again to establish your own gym plan and workout at home. The third thing that you can do when you're self-quarantined yourself on this coronavirus crisis is that if you're a content creator, really take this time to be more active and do more things. Like, for example, like set aside some more time to film more videos, to edit all those videos, to start your own blog, to be more active on Instagram, to post more. Just really work on growing that business and producing more content, because right now the majority of the population is at home looking for some kind of entertainment. So if you're a content creator, make sure that you take this time to actually like juice your content and juice yourself to provide that content for everyone. And that way, like, I personally like feel that this is like super cool because I love creating content. And when I was like taking like school and I had to like walk to the school and all that stuff, like it obviously like took me like a little bit more time out of my day because I couldn't like set up my own schedule. So yeah, I feel like this is like the perfect time for content creators to really like do things that you wanted to do but didn't have time to because of other things that you were doing like on your personal life. And if you're not a content creator, you can always take on creative goals and learning things, for example, like practice your drawing skills, your painting skills. If you wanted to write more or journal more, then you can always set aside some time to do that and just like really take this time for all the things that you love doing but didn't have time because you had to go to school or because you had to go to college or because you worked 3 jobs. Put all of your energy into doing the things that you love, and I promise you guys, it is the best feeling ever knowing that you're doing something that you love every single day. So that's tip number 3 for you all. Tip number 4 is actually one of my personal favorites, and it is to actually take advantage of online classes if you're still in school, if you're still in college, if you're still in grad school, to actually do well in all of your classes. Because I personally love taking online classes because I feel that I can access the lectures and do the homework and sit down and like do the things that I have to do for that specific class at my convenient time. So actually take this time to also like study more often, to set like a study schedule, and to just like chill back at your house and clear up your desk and actually like study and do the work that you have to do for the online class without having to like actually drive to school or walk to college and waste time just like sitting there in class and you not understanding anything because you got distracted. Do well in all of your courses and pass all of your courses and actually learn a lot from them. So that's tip number 4 for you. Tip number 5 is to actually take that book that has been sitting on your shelf for the longest time and actually start reading it. I made a promise to myself this 2020 to always have a book to read every single day. Like no matter if I was at school, no matter if I was doing like work things, like I always knew at the end of the day that I can always sit down on my bed or sit down in my couch and always have a book to fall back to. This year I have actually like read 2 books. One I already read completely, which is Girl Wash Your Face from Rachel Hollis, which I absolutely love that book so much. I really do recommend it. And the other book that I'm currently reading right now is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. So I love really like having books to read. I have never been the person who always like bought a lot of books or just like read a lot if it wasn't because I like need to read my college textbook and whatever, or like assigned literatures. But right now I feel that I have been loving to just sit down, relax, and just like let my mind like flow through different places and just like go to this another dimension that you're talking about or that the author is talking about in her book. Tip number 6 that I have for you actually goes hand in hand with the reading tip that I gave you all, and it is to join an online community, like a weekly online community of people that share your same interest. For example, I personally joined Sophia Isabella's book club, like Sunday book club, and we're reading the book Big Magic. So I feel that joining an online community of people that share your same interests and that you basically come together one day a week to just talk about an experience or a specific chapter or anything that you choose to like join is like the perfect thing to look forward to at the end of the week or at the start of the week or at the middle of the week, and just like curate this whole community of people that share your same interests and are in the same situation as you are, for just like more moral support and just like having some friends and making new friends to talk to in this time that you can't really go out of your house. Tip number 7. Oh my god, like this is actually a pet peeve of mine like right now, and because I am a 5th year biology major student, I have basically studied and have been around like the topic of viruses, of bacteria, of plagues, of pandemics, and literally like every single thing life related, because that's my major. And it's incredible, and it makes me like really sad, the amount of misinformation or disinformation that is out there, and how you or your parents like believe everything they read on the internet, or every single message or voice message they receive on WhatsApp from like someone they don't even know. And it makes me really sad, because like this spread of information that is false is really bad for the community, and basically promotes like hysteria and all the negative things that we don't want. I feel that I should mention that during this time you should all like educate yourself and check the sources of the things that you read or the things that you hear. Like really take this time to, like, for me it's interesting obviously because I study this and I love what I study, biology. But I feel that everyone, whether you study biology, whether you study like business administration, whether you study engineering, whether you're still in high school and don't know what to do, you should all take this time to just like look for information about what the coronavirus is. Tip number 8 is to redecorate your room, or just like redecorate or reorganize your closet. Like take the clothes that don't fit anymore, like maybe you can even try all of your clothes that are on your closet, and you can get to see for yourself if they fit, if you don't like it anymore, if they don't like match your style. And that way you can always check for communities that you can donate those clothes to, or if you want to make a little bit more income, you could always go and sell them on Poshmark, which I also have a Poshmark and have done this, and I'll link it on the description box of this video. Redecorate your whole room and make it Pinterest worthy, like clean it out, declutter it, organize your space, and it will also like boost your motivation and your productivity to just continue doing the things that you are doing at this time. Tip number 9 is to actually spend more time with your dog. I think that the real winners of this situation with the COVID-19 are the dogs, because they have their owners at their house with them. So that means you can always take a little bit of time to just play with your dogs inside the house, or go to your backyard and throw them a frisbee, or throw them a ball, or just play tug of war, and just like give them love, and just like making them feel good, and obviously like making you feel good, because I honestly like love hugging my dog and I love her so much. So I feel that you can always like set aside some time, like some additional extra time, to cuddle your dog and play with it. Tip number 10, I was cleaning my drawer and you have no idea what I found. I found this, and if you do not know what this is, it is basically a Nintendo DS, and I played with this so much when I was a kid. I literally played every single Pokemon game. I always played like Nintendogs. I played every single Mario game. So if you have this at a corner of your house that you don't even know where it is, go ahead and find it and whip it out and just play Nintendo DS like back when we were kids. And if you have like a Game Boy or a Nintendo 64, then go ahead and whip it out as well and play with that, because that will literally like make us all relive our childhood. And another bonus tip that I have for you, and I wanted to leave it at the end because I feel that a lot of people mention this like a lot, and I'm also going to mention because it's a really good idea, but I feel like it's getting really repetitive, and it is to just binge watch a show on Netflix or the CW app. Like right now I finished watching season 3 of Elite, and now I'm also watching like The Flash on the CW app, Legacies, Riverdale, and all that good stuff. You can also watch Gossip Girl, you can also watch The Originals, Vampire Diaries, like there's so many series, The Office, watch some Netflix shows. And if you don't have Netflix and you don't want to buy it, then you can always watch YouTube videos, which are free, and I honestly have like 40 something videos on my watch later, so I need to get to that. But anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that y'all enjoy it. Please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already, and also make sure that you follow me on Instagram to catch up on my day-to-day life at home. So thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, Please stay informed and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!